Summon the cock.
There you go. What?
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike. He's Jay. I said, God damn! Don't breathe. No, it's okay.
Don't speak.
There's,
I know just what you're saying.
There's some YouTubers that people would listen to, but
yeah, it's like, and then you'd be accused on fucking line.
I look like I just got to put it in my butt.
Is that the face you make?
Like a surprise butt entrance. You never want to do that.
I don't want to.
You be careful with your lady friends, guys.
So don't breathe.
Fede Alvarez is his first movie since Evil Dead, the remake, which we weren't big fans of.
It was alright.
But it was what it was. Still excited to see what he's going to do next. We went to Cincinnati. We drove 2 hours to Cincinnati to get one of the early screenings of this.
We didn't get mugged.
And let me fucking tell you guys, it was packed. Like, I've never seen a screening where there was such a fucking line. In this theater, no one in the theater shut the fuck up the entire goddamn movie, and you literally, like, just so you know, we watched this movie surrounded by, like, just fucking people non-stop talking. Yeah. But in all fairness, they were talking because they were enjoying the movie.
I mean, know, man.
There was people having fucking palpitations.
Some of them were, but then some of them were just acting like they were in their fucking living rooms. Like, you know what Donnie once said to me? He said fucking eat beans. Yeah.
I told him. He's like, put the goddamn gun down.
Well, see, you were infecting me, dude, because you were getting angry, and I was actually okay. Like, I was getting a little bit on edge, but when you were going, I started going, fuck!
Get that mob mentality.
I know, I was like, let's burn this motherfucker down! At some point, I almost went like, fucking giraffe! Shut the fuck up, Twister fuck! It's a gun! Like, you've never seen a gun! Jesus Christ, it's all, like, literally something will pop up on screen, they're like, oh my goodness! Yeah. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Somebody put their finger in my butt! Like, it was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was fucking insane. Even when we were walking out of the theater, people were like, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It was a fucking movie! I was like, oh, I'm excited, I like your level of excitement, and I like the passion bucket and that it's full. Yeah. But let me watch the fucking movie though. Yeah.
Watch the fucking movie. Those people were acting like that. I just wanted them to fall down the escalator.
There was an escalator. That was weird. No,
it was weird. That's why you don't put your kids on an escalator.
That kid is back on the escalator. So anyway, don't breathe. These pieces of shit who rob people. Yeah. One of them's the little kid from Goosebumps. He's supposed to be the good kind of guy, like the clean-cut kid that's, gee golly, I accidentally started robbing homes.
He was Mickey Mouse?
You go to jail too, motherfucker. Yeah. He's supposed to be the guy that's like the nice guy, though. But then the girl, fuck, I forgot her fucking Jane Levy from Evil Dead. She's in it, and she's got this boyfriend who's basically Jared Leto in Panic Room with the dreads and shit. Pretty much, and he's, you know, ghetto as fuck. They all rob these houses together, and they want to find this big score. They hear about this guy, played by Stephen Lang. He's blind, and he's apparently sitting on this huge settlement. So they go to rob him, and turns out he's a badass motherfucker, and shit gets weird. Now, that's all we're going to say. There's multiple spins and crazy shit that happens during the movie, but you get the gist. It's supposed to be a horror movie with these people trapped inside this guy's house, and he's scary as a motherfucker with a firecracker in the middle of Texaco.
I thought you were going to say he gets the jizz. I was like, speaking of jizz, no. But,
there's jizz.
The premise of the movie is cool. Like, the idea behind it is awesome. And there was a lot of atmospheric moments in it. And definitely, it's really an atmospheric movie. And it gets you into it. But the first part of it, I don't like. I think it's kind of boring. And then it steadily gets better and better as it goes on. And maybe it was the fact that these goddamn cluck fuckers wouldn't shut up that it was taking me out of the movie. Because when you, I don't know, I just made it. I think called cuck fuckers. The ones that you like to watch your wife have sex with other men, call them cucks.
Really?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what Valvoline told me. But anyway.
What a time to be alive.
I know. And it felt like a mix between Silent House and People Under the Stairs as far as like the way it was being shot and told. At the end of the day, though, the three main characters that you're supposed to care about, I could give a shit less about any of them. Like, their character development didn't really go anywhere. Yeah. It made zero sense as far as why the one kid from Goosebumps was doing what he did. I mean, of course, it's his dad or something kind of mentions that, but it didn't really go into detail. It didn't really give you any depth about why his character's really being involved with these assholes. It seems like you are forever cock-blocked in the friend zone. You're not going to get it. She's with this asshole that part-time jobs, you know, sucking dick on the side of the street for meth money. And that's what, you know, that's the girl of your dreams and you're chasing after. You've got no chance. And I didn't care about any of them. I kind of was behind him. I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. They robbed you, or they're trying to rob you. They disturbed your, you know, peace. And I'm thankfully that you took those classes for from Stick and Daredevil, because he's badass, bro.
Yeah. There's Stephen Lang as the guy is badass, except for maybe he has a very fucking Bane voice.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, you're in my home. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I can't see your motive.
I like when she said something like, I understand. He's like, you understand nothing.
He has an extremely Bane voice, but he is really good, and the shape that he's in makes it really fucking believable. Really I mean, when he just powers through the fucking house.
I didn't mean to sound like that. I was like, oh god,
oh god,
he's so good.
But yeah, the way he like fucking stalks through the house, it makes it scary because he can't see, so he's just walking right into fucking people and right past people. So he comes out at any moment, and it was filmed really well because when he like pops out of rooms and shit, it comes out of nowhere, and there's a lot of surprises as far as when shit pops up in this movie. It's not really a horror movie. It has some horror elements that are good. Mainly the third act, horror elements that are good. But what this movie is, it's a fucking badass thriller.
There are multiple moments, though, in this film, as far as, like, the cool stuff that's happening, like, there's twists and stuff, but there are multiple moments where you're like, are you fucking stupid? Like, what the hell? Like, he's like, okay, there's a chance. It's like, what the fuck? I have to mention, like, obviously, have they never watched Daredevil? Because he can hear, like, when you're blind, your fucking senses are amplified. That's not just Daredevil, that's any blind person. Yeah. Everything's amplified, and yeah, there's one scene specifically I know what you're talking about. They're fucking beating a door down with a crowbar, and okay, God's not gonna hear it. Like, he's not gonna hear that.
They broke the glass on the doors. It's like, this is stupid. But okay, it sounds like we're bashing the movie. But
we're just getting the bad stuff out of the way.
Getting the bad stuff out of the way. The third act, especially, some horror elements kick in, and it's actually really, really fucking entertaining. Like, super entertaining. The way they do the camera shots, the jump scares. This movie's brutal as fuck at times, and it's kind of like a ride. It's fun to watch because they keep escalating. Oh, fuck, what's going to happen next? Oh, that's a shitty situation. It's a great what would you do movie because you're sitting there and you're like, oh, fuck, he's in a real pickle, Joe.
I think I would have just, what I do, I just stay at home. Like, I'm not getting involved with that.
I'm not rob fucking blind.
I'm not robbing blind people.
Yeah, so, but,
You robbed a blind person? It's like, I took care of it. His head fell off. Pretty bird.
That's Dumb and Dumber. That's
Dumb and Dumber, yeah. But, Lang is awesome. And there is no doubt that he should definitely be Cable. I mean, the guy's intimidating. He's got a great screen presence, so that when he's on film, when you're watching him, you're like, damn, man, like, there's no doubt. And there are cool moments, like, the jump scares, there are a few, but they're not that, like, I didn't really get jump scares. I'm a jump scary person. Like, I got a few times, I was like, oh.
I feel like you would have had the theater not been so goddamn loud.
But the thing is, I didn't really feel like it's a horror movie. It felt like an uber thriller psychological movie, which is really what it boils down to. It almost had like, if you'll notice, like the very opening of the scene or the shot, and just the way the music was, because you talked about the music and stuff, but the way that the whole thing was shot and looks and feels, besides Silent House and people on the stairs, I also got like a little vibe of It Follows. You know, that weird kind of.
I'm glad you said that. Because the music was fucking dope. Yeah. The music's badass. Like, the score is fucking perfect. Like I said, it's shot really well. I gotta give Alvarez credit for this one because he shot it really extremely well. Yeah. And there's a couple scenes where they ratchet up the tension at a perfect pace. It really does hit.
You'll get your money's worth.
The sound editing is fucking fabulous. I think it was, as far as thrillers go, this movie was exciting, it was entertaining, it was fucking high tension, and it was great as a thriller. I think it could have been a great horror movie had they just switched a couple things up, but that's nitpicky shit. I give it an 8.5. A couple good horror movies this year, man.
No, we've been lucky so far. Like 8.0, what I'm going to give it. It's definitely, like I said, it's one of those movies that you could take and you're going to get your money's worth. I mean, there's no way that you're going to leave the theater probably feeling dissatisfied.
Comment down below. Let us know who you guys want to see play Cable. I'm still, even though Stephen Lang was great, I'm still Mel Gibson.
Well,
it's got to be
Mel Gibson's up there too, but we also look at Ray Stevenson. I mean,
he'd be good. Yeah. He would be good. So, comment down below. Let us know your all's pick. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in.
And for the love of God, breathe.